I'm your host, Mr. One Night Only, bringing the match never thought I'd see you before, even if it is for one night only, coming to you as promised. This championship matchup here on One Night Only.
The following contest is a triple threat tables
Coming
match.
to the ring.
It is for the
It's the lady
Championship.
that won the right to be the number one contender,
From
Wilma
time,
Flintstone.
Will Betty.
For our wrestlers' safety, we are at an undisclosed location. The only way to find out what's going to happen next year on One Night Only is to hit that follow button. Hope everyone had a good weekend as we go kick this Monday off with a women's championship table match. Coming to the ring next is the lady that was robbed some type of way. Jill Valentine. The bear in his feet went through the table. Jill Valentine didn't go through the table, so this is why she's in this triple threat table matchup for the women's championship here on One Night Only.
Texas, Jillian Valentine.
She's out for revenge. And she's trying to become the new women's champion here on One Night Only. Coming up this week on One Night Only, we will have a title defenses by our mixed tag team champions, our men's tag team champion, our newly crowned women's tag team champions, and of course our men's champion in that Hell in a Cell matchup is coming up this week too. If you like what you see, hit that follow button. I'm your man, Mr. One Night Only, bringing the match never thought I'd see before, even if it is for one night only. Thank you for always tuning in. Check out these matches. I appreciate everybody who stopped by and check out these matches here on One Night Only. Coming to the ring next is the One Night Only Women's Champion, Daddy's Little Monster. And she hit me up saying she's ready for this matchup. Throwing people through tables is right up her alley. As you can see, Harley Quinn coming out with the women's championship around her waist. She's been the One Night Only Women's Champion for a little more than a month now. Since she won it in a matchup, in an Elimination Chamber matchup last month. This is her first title defense as a women's champion here. You can see she's pretty happy to be our champion as she waves to the crowd and shows everyone, hey, I'm the champion here on One Night Only. Taking my belt will not be easy as she walks around, well, I say skips around the ring area. She is real happy to be the champion, as you can see. As she skipped past Wilma and does that right in her face and says, toodaloo to you too, and she's skipping around the other side of the ring. And now she's up on the apron. You see Jill Valentine in the background, but Harley Quinn is real happy to be defending her title here on One Night Only. Look at her. This is what the One Night Only Women's Championship does. She just takes her sweet little time getting ready for this matchup to start. This is what they're fighting for. The One Night Only Women's Championship belt right here. They are all ready. The tables are ready. Wilma's ready. Jill's ready. Our champion Harley Quinn is ready. Let's get it on. They come out. Wilma is showing off for the crowd as she stumps her down to the mat and she says you can kiss her when the sun don't shine. Now look at that. Jill Valentine back her feet. 2 kicks to the stomach. Now she blocks in the Wilma Flintstone. Wilma with the knee drop to Wilma. Oh my God, look at this. And what she gonna do now? She takes Wilma and she bashes her head and Harley Quinn laughing at her. They lock up her and Jill Valentine. And Jill Valentine said, y'all got something to laugh at. And she takes her and she just throws left on the rope. And look at that, Harley Quinn taking advantage of not being hit. And she leads Wilma in the stomach. Now her and Jill Valentine got the Irish whip to that rope. off that rope and back body drop down to the mat. Wilma with a stomach kick and hip toss by Jill Valentine and double axe handle down on the forehead. And look at this. She takes our women's champion. What's she gonna do with her? Jill Valentine try to lift her up. At the same time, she got her. What a suplex by Jill Valentine. Wilma showing off for the crowd here. And Harley Quinn, a double team move right there. They lock up. And the Irish rip arm down to the mat. Now she's leaning on the arm. And Jill Valentine showing off her Stone Cold Steve Austin impressions on that top rope. And she is just stumping Wilma in the back. Kicked her in the face. Whip that arm around. She said, you won't be making no bedrock. Pebbles no bedrock breakfast with this hand. And she bends that finger back and knocks the double knees to the back. And Jill Valentine catches her with a punch while she's trying to get on the ground. That was a smart move by Jill Valentine. Now Wilma rolled out of the ring. What's going to happen here? Jill going to get that table, but Harley Quinn try to kick it through the bottom rope. It wasn't far enough. Jill gets back in the ring. She's outside the ring. She picks up the table. Now what's she going to do with it? She slides the table in the ring. Our champion has slid the table in the ring. Jill goes outside the ring. She's going to bring her table into the ring. As Wilma gets back to her feet, she set the table up right here. Wilma takes her. Irish rip to the corner. Slams her down in the corner. She set the table up in the corner. Jill gives her the damn double bird. And she is working all that knee action. And she kicks her in the stomach. And what a slap to the face. And another slap with a backhand. This is almost how she won the match last time. Will she do the same thing again? And she pushed her outside the rope. And a knee to the face. And another knee to the face. And one more for good measure. She goes all the way back and she sized her up. And bow! Just like that kicks Jill Valentine on the floor. And she runs past and flying elbow on the top rope to Harley Quinn. Wilma says, I want to be women's champion here. And she hits Harley Quinn with the table. Jill Valentine back into the ring and she grabs Wilma. But no. And she kicks her in the stomach. What's going to happen here? They lock up again. Another knee to the stomach and one more to the stomach. And they lock up. No. Wilma with a fist of fury. Harley Quinn blocked it. They lock up again. Harley Quinn, Irish rip to the table, but it wasn't good enough. Harley Quinn, what's she going to do? Harley Quinn, shot over the table. Woo! What a Ric Flair chopped that one. And she slides over that bottom rope. What's she going to do now? She's going under the ring. What is she looking for? Daddy's little monster bringing out another table. 3 tables now. As the crowd chants, reruns table. Look at that. DDT down to the mat. Jill Valentine has dropped our champion down outside the ring. That looked like it hurt her as she picks up our champion. They lock up again as Wilma comes out. Gut wrist suplex. No, she reverses it. But Wilma grabs her from behind and picks her up. And what's going to happen here? And she drops her and hit her in the back of the neck. Oh my goodness, they're double teaming her now. They're double teaming the champion. They say that only way we can be the champion, we take the champion out of the equation. Now they're both showing off for the crowd. Harley Quinn is down. Wilma is showing off for the crowd. Jill Valentine, stuff her head, but Dave Little Monster right back there. If you look at that move right there, and boom, look at that right there. Damn, Jill Valentine kicked Wilma in the face as soon as he hit the ground. I'm telling you, this actually the fastest finish went on. Actually, double axe handle to the back. She picks up Wilma Flintstone. And what's they going to do? They both get in the ring. Wilma is hurt. And look at that, they lock up. What's going to happen here? She brings her over to the table. And she's going to try to, gut wrist suplex move. And look at that, she giving her a 15-piece combo with only 2 sauce packets. The table did not break. It did not break, so the match still is going on. She takes her in. Irish ripping the table down and break again. What's she going to do here? They lock up, kicks her in the stomach. And rip. Look at, she's trying to break her arm. I guess when her arm messed up, she can't throw you through the table, huh? That's Wilma coming back to you. Dave's Little Monster trying to break that arm. And Wilma said, I'll just sit in the corner while you try to break her arm. But Jill is getting out of it. Look at a punch to the side. Another punch to the side. One more punch to the side for good measure. Great action here for the Women's Championship match. Irish ripped to the table. No, she falls down before she can even get to the table. And she closes the table and she kicks her in the stomach. Now what's she going to do is she locks up and tosses her fire. Shoulders down to the mat. Wilma is out of here again. And she takes her. What's she going to do? Look at that. Chop down to the floor. As Harley Quinn's going under the rope. But then what is she going to the ring for this time? And she brings out another table. And she catches a hit to the face and brings out that table. But look at that. DDT down to the mat again. Jill Valentine is trying to get this title off of Harley Quinn as she leads her Elbow to the face, and now she's stumping on the forehead and stumping her. And nah, my goodness, she's stumping the mud hole in there, walking the dry hair. She shows out for the crowd, but Wilma's not back to her feet, and look at that move. Once tapped down to the mat, she turns it around. What a clothesline! This match is fast and furious here. You got to keep up with all the action. Harley Quinn slides back into the ring, and she tosses Jill Valentine over. As what's she gonna do at this table? Harley Quinn setting up another table inside the ring here. She slides back out of the ring. And what she get for her trouble? She gets power slammed down to the mat, and she is stumping another mud hole in there and still trying to walk her dry. Wilma misses that punch, and they lock up. And look at that, they both take a hit, and Jill Valentine is putting in work. Wilma throwing her to the turnbuckle and turns to the ring post. Look at that, flying legs to the face. Drops Wilma down to the match, but she couldn't grab her. Look at that, she throws her all the way over to the other side of the ring here. She drops the table down, and look at that, stumping. She's just going to keep on stumping this lady. She's saying it's over. It is over as she set the table up. And Betty comes out, and Betty locks into her, and Betty throws her in the ring. And what's going to happen here? Oh, she clotheslines from hell down to the mat. Now look at this. Jill throws Betty in the ring, Wilma in the ring. Jill Valentine slides into the ring as Harley Quinn slides back in. What's going to happen here? She trying to know what to do with her. She taking her. She picking her up. She trying to put her on the table, but Wilma's not going for it. Wilma, once again, says no. She burst out of the way. Harley Quinn is not even paying attention. You better pay attention. You're going to lose your title. Because she's not going to let her slam her. She says, no, no, no. So she bring her around the other way. And she said, nuh-uh, not today, buddy. Double leg drop down to the mat. And she picks her up. What's she going to do here? She throws her to the table. Harley Quinn, you better, Wilma with an elbow to the face. Harley Quinn, you better get in there. You're going to lose your title, woman. Power driver down to the mat. Now they lock up. Harley Quinn said, I was just letting you do that so I can get all y'all out of the way. And she blocks the kick and kicks her right back in the stomach and punches her in the face. And what's going to happen here? She takes Harley Quinn. She's trying to get on that table. What's this? Double team as they both pick her up. And look, drops the champion down to the mat face first. The champion gets back up. One more time for good measure. Throws her to the table. Will we have a new champion here? Yes, like that, the match is over. Jill Valentine is the new women's champion here. She throws Harley Quinn to the table. Let's check out some of the highlights from this matchup here. Look at that. She chopped her with a Ric Flair chop right there. Oh my God, I felt that myself. On hip toss her down to the mat. Was working on that arm. But right there, Jill Valentine throws Harley Quinn to the table, and just like that, we have a new women's champion here on One Night Only. Jill Valentine, it's only her second matchup here on One Night Only, is the new women's champion. She looks like she's going to be a fighting champion as she holds that title up in the air. Like I said, don't check out some more One Night Only action this week. We're going to have every title defended this week. The men's championship title will be defended. The women's tag team championship will be defended. The mixed tag team champion will be defended. And the regular tag team champion will be defended. Tune in tomorrow with Method Man and Red Man will challenge two new people here on One Night Only for their men's tag team championship. Until then, I'm your host, Mr. One Night Only, saying peace.